Guys, I got something very cool to check out today. I recently just bought a wireless unit. Got a Line6 G50. I found a really good deal on one, so I decided to pull the trigger on it. Wireless units have always something I've always wanted to get into, but I never really had a reason to. But I've been playing live a lot recently, so I saw a good deal on this, and so I grabbed it. Now, I was kind of, I don't want to say I was intimidated by wireless units, but I've always read about the popular ones, but it's something I've never really dived into. But I have to say, the Line 6 G50 is super easy to use. It's really awesome. You have this is the actual transmitter right here. You plug a cable in from your preamp or amp. You plug it into the side right here, and then it sends it to the pack. The transmitter itself is actually it's pretty straightforward. Once you plug it in, the power comes on. You have your see if you can see, you got your transmit bars right there. You have the channel selector right here. It operates on 2.4 gigahertz, which is kind of a common frequency that stuff operates on. So you have the different channels that you can scroll through. So you get to I normally just leave it on channel 1, honestly, because that's it's the easiest thing and it works. But say you get to a gig and you got it on channel 1 and you got a lot of interference, a lot of stuff coming through. All you got to do is just turn the knob right here. I mean, you have 12 channels you can select your channel, and all you have to do is change it on the pack. And then you got your little antennas right here. They go up and down. This unit itself is going to sit in my rack, and I'm going to plug it in the back of my Axe-Fx. So I'm probably just going to set it down and point the antennas forward. Super easy and straightforward. Now at the top you have a little cable tone knob. What this is it simulates the drop off, the high end drop off that you normally find in cable. So the longer your cable, since it's running so long, you get a high end drop off. I typically just leave it on 15. I mean, it goes all the way up to 100. If you can see if I can get that to see right there. It goes all the way up to 100. So I mean, live, I really don't see a point to crank it up that high, because, I mean, even if you crank it up to, like, 30, if you're playing live, I really doubt that you notice the difference in it. But, hey, some people may want that. It was a good thing that they included that on there. Now, the pack itself looks like this. You have a little pack. You have your on-off button right here, and you also have a mute button. So mute button is going to come in handy because during the shows I have to switch guitars. All you do is you pop off your strap, press mute, cuts out the signal, plug your new guitar in, press mute, and you're good to go. You got your mute button right there, and you also have your little indicators. You have an audio indicator right here that shows you getting signal, and you have a battery indicator right there. Now, on the actual front of it, see if I can get you to see that right here. On the actual front, it tells you how long your battery is going to last it. Now it takes 2 AA batteries, which is pretty common. It's actually pretty useful. It tells you how long it lasts. It tells you the hours that it's going to last, and it tells you your battery strength. All right, see if I can get that right there. Yeah, there we go. So that is also pretty cool too, because say it's a lot more useful than say you have a guitar that uses active pickups, or you have a piezo system in it, and you have to check that battery before you show, because you may be in the middle of the show and it may cut out on you. So this tells you, how long your battery lasts. I mean, it's always good to carry extra batteries anyway. It also comes with a proprietary cable. It looks like that has little pins on it, and it has, your normal little hook. I mean, you could probably really make these if you wanted to, or you can buy them. They're not all that expensive, per se. So, and now on the front, you have 2 buttons right here. You have select and you have value. Now when I got it, it had 666 on it, so apparently someone was worshiping Satan, hashtag Hail Satan. And I changed it to put my name on it, and it has 2 buttons, and it's very easy to work. You have select and you have value. So to actually get into the menu, you just press and hold select right here, and it takes you right into the middle, and you can change the channels right here. Just on channel 1 right now. If you hit select once again, it takes you to power. You can put power, high, medium, or low. If I can get it. And if you hit it again, it takes you to the name. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. If you hit select again, it takes you to the naming portion of it. Now, whenever you go to name it, it's very cumbersome. It's like the old flip phones. You have to kind of hit the button a bunch of times. So Just be careful whenever you naming yourself, because if you go, if you do like me and you miss your letter, you have to go all the way back around again. Now, to get out, once you're in that selection menu, to get out, all you have to do is the same way you got in, just press and hold select, and it takes you right out. It takes you right back to the resting window. Now, if you want to lock the unit, so say you don't want to hit anything, you want to lock it completely so that way no settings can change on it while you're playing, you just press and hold select and value right here, and it'll lock it for you. And then that's it. You're done. I mean, I clipped this on my strap. I clip it on my strap, and the clip. Let me show you the clip on the back. The clip's actually really good. It's has a lot of tension on it. You can see it right there. There's a lot of tension on it. So once you put that on your strap, it's not coming off. So, I mean, overall, I'm extremely impressed with this thing. It sounds really good. You can clip it on your strap like I just showed you. And the thing I was surprised about is it's super simple to work. Like, I thought it would actually be a little more complicated than this, but no, it's super easy to work. So, now, what we're going to do is I'm going to give it, I'm going to kind of give it a live roll demonstration. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in and use my Aristides guitar back there, and I'm going to walk out my front door pretty far, see if I can get it to cut out. I mean, obviously you wouldn't do that at a gig, because at a gig, your rack to, your wherever you have it set up to wherever you're going to be playing isn't going to be that far. But I want to do a demonstration, so hang tight. And guys, that was my field test. And as you can see, the G50 actually cut out at one point. But honestly, I'm glad it did, because it shows that, when you do a field test, sometimes things, they're gonna go wrong. I wouldn't necessarily call it wrong. I don't know if it was the cable itself got caught in a weird way, or if the signal was weak that it cut out. But I mean, I was pretty far. I was about a good 60 to 80 meters away. I was pretty far away from my rack, and I'll never be that far away from my rack when I'm playing a gig. At least I don't think so. But, that was the result of the field test. And I mean, I still do love the G50. It's really cool. It's simple. It sounds great. I mean, it's a good, for the price that you're going to pay for it, it is a very good wireless unit. What do you guys think? Do you have a G50? Do you want one? Do you hate it? What are your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments down below. As for me, I'm out. Peace.